Good afternoon, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees, and we're at number 303 Dead Tree. We're going to see how they're doing after at least a total week, probably a week and a half of week and a half of high winds up to the 60s, blowing 20 to 30 all the time for 2 days, cold, wet, windy, and then we got freezing weather there for 3 or 4 days and nights. And yesterday it rained a little bit, a little cloudy. Today it's cloudy a little bit. Supposed to be getting some rain today and tomorrow. But the weather is changing, and we're going to look and see what we got here. We're not going to talk a whole lot about the feeding today, but I will tell you one thing about the feeding is I feed them during the winter. I feed them sugar, and that's not where we get our honey from. They finish up the sugar, and we'll feed them liquid for a little bit until the plants start coming out and they can make honey. But y'all can see what they're doing. This is what they did during the summertime. I mean during the cold weather. You see they're eating. But yep, they've been eating good. We're only going to check the top, so we're not going to be in here long. This is where the brood and stuff should be. So we're going to take this one out, see what we got. They've been in a cluster for a few days. This one here has some honey and a little pollen. Let's see how the queen is doing in here. But our honey is pure honey when we sell honey. This one's got a little bit of pollen. This one's got a little nectar. There are bees in the bottom, but we're not going down there. Hopefully we can see everything we need to see from right up here. I'll try to make a couple of short ones. Okay, this one has brood. Girl's bringing in pollen. It has larvae. It has honey. It has nectar and pollen. I don't know if there's eggs in there or not. That's them. So they got brood and they got larvae. You notice they're in the middle of the hive to stay warm during the cold weather. They're bringing in some green pollen from somewhere. This one here has some nectar, some pollen, brood, larvae. I'm not going to spend any time looking for the queen unless I just happen to see her. Okay, that's what that one's got. With the brood stuff. That one has brood. It starts warming up here. The queen may go downstairs and start laying, but we'll check that later once they have a few warm days. This one here has some honey. This one here has some honey and some nectar and some pollen. So we're just going to give them some sugar and give them a little bit of pollen here. Because it's going to get cold again here after a little while, but hopefully we don't get down to 20s. That was all a record low for us. And they have some honey, but it's not enough to last them for raising babies and everything until it warms up and they have a spring. So, put that down. Put that down. Put a staple down here, and a staple down here to hold it where we want it. But that's a good looking little hive going into winter, or going into spring rather. I bought some Downy paper towels. I think they were Downy. Anyway, they were good paper towels for the house, but for out here they're not very good, too thick. So we're going to put the paper towel down. There we go. The wind's blowing a little bit, but not very much. Get our sprinkler. There was a few bees flying yesterday afternoon for a little while once it warmed up a little bit. Like I said, we was having down to 20s, low 20s. Got down to 12 one night with the heat factor and everything. Or the cold factor, or whatever you want to call it. That's their little disc. This is just some sugar we're going to put in here. Now at the end of sugar time, dry sugar time, we can take the dry sugar out, put it in water, and make us some syrup. We haven't been making any videos because I don't like going in my hives when it's cold. Don't like to, but ain't going to. Because they were in a cluster. I know they were in cluster for the last week. We don't have it as bad as a lot of people up north, and we're thankful for that. And that's that. That's that. And that's it for this one, people. This is 303 Dead Tree. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Give us a comment, share, subscribe. Let us know how you feel and how your bees are doing this year. And I don't think I've lost any bees since probably September. The little swarms are still doing good. But y'all have a great day. Be careful out there. Be happy. And we'll talk with you later. Bye.